You don't have to accept it, but I'm going to give it. When the draw was made, I laughed. When the draw was made, I laughed. I mocked FC Porto. I mocked your chances. And I felt that this was a scheme put to give Juventus the best possible way of going through. So, guys, I'm going to first start off with an apology. The only thing I know, I don't know what sorry is in Portuguese, but all I know is obrigado. So, for every Portuguese person out there, I am sorry. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I was wrong. I was foolish for doubting you. I offer my sincerest, deepest apology. I am so sorry. Because what FC Porto did in that second half, where they had a man wrongfully sent off, 10 men, was nothing short of incredible. Every FC Porto fan, you should be proud of your boys. Because people say their greatest triumph was the Champions League win. This, for me, might have to go as one of their greatest wins because this is done. This is degree of difficulty. Because I repeat again, FC Porto 11v11 were looking good. They're looking good. How do you get given a yellow card for kicking the ball? He didn't kick the ball away. He was trying to score. Because at that moment, I thought FC Porto were finished. And remember, even when they were down to 10 men, Marega had 2 great opportunities. 2 amazing opportunities. So, the very fact that these guys, with 10 men, kept going, and guys, I didn't believe in them. I did not believe in them. I think his name is Stefano or something, Oliveira. Oliveira, you are tier 2. Automatically. Snap this guy up. Oliveira had a superb game. Stunning game. I can't remember, there was a guy who came on, I need to try and find his name. He also had a very good game as well. But how Porto kept on believing, kept putting themselves in there was amazing. Guys, Pepe. Freaking guys, Portugal have dudes. Portugal have players. Every Portuguese person, you need to stand up. You need to stand up. Because see, this is now fearful because man, maybe Cristiano now wins something. I'll get to Juventus after because Juventus are after, but this is for every Portuguese. This is for every FC Porto fan. This is for everybody who believed in FC Porto. And guys, this is for football because guys, you will see when I post up my reactions. Football is the greatest gift we've ever been given in life. And every single day, I thank the Creator and everything for giving us this amazing gift of football. I can't think of anything else that can bring such nerves, drama, despair, and jubilation as this. We're going to pop those bottles down. We're going to pop those bottles down. We're going to pop those bottles down. Porto, pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. Conceição, pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. Oliveira, pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. Pepe, he's 37 years old, going on to 56. Pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. Guys, this for FC Porto, for one of the greatest performances I've seen based off Dodd. Based off Dodd. The greatest is still Inter Milan 2010 second leg, but based off Dodd, that is one of the greatest performances I've ever seen. So for FC Porto, this is for you. So guys, I will send out the handout thing very soon. I will send that very soon. So guys, I will send the link very soon. And any super chats, I will view them. Because guys, it could be 3 hours. This could be 3 hours. So we're going to be in here for long. But let me just break things out because I also want to talk about the Dortmund game. Let me break this thing down. Juventus are a mess. But as much as Juventus were a mess, I still felt that there are guys on this team that can do something. And the focus was on Cristiano. What can Cristiano do? But I'll be real with you. 11v11, I was shocked by how well FC Porto played. Stand up, and this makes me proud as a Nigerian. Zaidu Sanusi, 23-year-old Lagos boy. He was amazing on that left flank. And him combining with Oliveira and getting the ball to the front, so those guys, they were money. So I was impressed by Porto's quality football and how they were playing the interplay. For Juventus, they just seemed like a team just hoping and waiting for something to happen. We all looked at Cristiano to be the man that will see guys through. I keep telling you people, this man is a fraud. I keep telling you, man, this guy's finished. I keep telling you, man, that it is fraudulent to put this guy as the GOAT. Because in that game, Cristiano did nothing. Let me take that back. Over 2 legs. With 1 leg going to 180 minutes, all Cristiano did over 2 legs was try to win penalties. That's all this man did. But she wants us to sell that fraud as a face of football. You're sick. Chiesa showed up. And this is now on Pirlo. Because Pirlo, you took off the guy who scored the away goal in the first leg, who scored 2 goals in this game, the first goal being a flipping money goal, and you take him off. And that just shows you bias, because if it was me, I'm taking off Cristiano and I'm keeping on Chiesa. Because it is obvious here that Cristiano, you're not offering us anything. Because even when Kulusevski came on, he was offering something. But Chiesa was the guy who scored the flipping goals. So how do you not bring Chiesa into something like this? It makes no freaking sense. But for FC Porto, man, the performance of these guys, because that's why it's so great, because it's Dodd. It's Dodd. It's the same as what happened to my boy Mourinho against Barcelona in 2010, because 11v11 Porto go through in 90 minutes. 11v11 Porto score again, because they almost scored when they went down to 10 men, but Marega broke it twice. 11v11, they beat those guys. But under 10 men, away from home against a team that is apparently superior to you, Porto were money. Pepe is a beast. Put some respect on Pepe's name. This guy defended like a gladiator. He defended like a gladiator. This man is 37 and this guy said, "What's up?" He said, "What's up?" So it is absolutely amazing and incredible what these guys have done, man. But guys, that's free kick, man. That's free. And I watched that free kick on instant replay again. Cristiano turned away. Rabiot jumped. So literally, Rabiot jumped, thinking he turned away, and he just crept through. But that was because the thing about that is that goal just capped off a stupendous performance. Remember, he scored the penalty. But forget the penalty, forget the goal. Oliveira's performance in that game, I was like, who is this freaking dude? Who is this dude? Where did this dude come from? Because based off that performance, I don't know how Porto keep that guy. But I have to look at Conceição, man. Because Conceição tactically beat down Pirlo. He beat him down. He completely and totally beat down Pirlo. So Conceição said, "What's up?" Conceição 100% said, "What's up, man?" Because I want to bring guys in. Let me even just add this on because we need to bring guys in. We need to bring guys in. But just in short, man, you've like for Cristiano, I think it's over. I'm just keeping it a stack. I think it's over. I don't know where you go from here. I literally do not know where you go from here. I think this is when I'm doing it over because, guys, Cristiano's performance over 2 legs was horrible. It was horrible. For your star man, star player, superstar player, to be completely outshone by young Chiesa, that was disgraceful, because it was so disgraceful that you're now resorting to trying to win penalties. That is an absolute disgrace. You know, you are so bereft of able to take matters into your own hands in a footballing way. You are trying to feint, dive, and so forth to win penalties. You're trying to raise your hands up because you're thinking that a guy did a handball. That's sad. I'm sorry, for the sake of football, we cannot promote this man as a GOAT. He is what he is. He is still an amazing goal scorer, and he's had an amazing career. But we cannot, for the sake of football, promote that fraud as a face of football, because I'm sorry, Chiesa, he showed up. Chiesa did what he was able to do. Because my thing about it is now, Cristiano, even if he didn't score goals, do something, help something, dribble, beat guys, cause situations. But you didn't do anything. Losing the ball, sideways passes, nothing. And this is your main man? I shudder to hear what Antonio Cassano has to say. Because Cassano was talking about this, about how because remember, you were brought here for the Champions League. I don't want a Coppa Italia. I don't want a Serie A. You are here for the Champions League. So this has been a failure. Keeping it a stack. Keeping it a stack. It's been a failure. Guys, like that video and subscribe. Like that video because guys, we are pumping up tonight. Like the video and subscribe. I'm sending out the link, guys. I'm sending out that freaking link. I'm sending out that link, guys, because we're going to talk Dortmund as well, guys. We're going to talk Dortmund Sevilla as well, guys. This could be a 3-hour. This could be a 3-hour, man, because we're going to talk. We're going to talk. So let me bring in the guys, man. Join the hangout. Let me bring in the boys, man. So, guys, I have sent out the tweets. Man. The tweet is out. If you want to join, click that link, man. If you want to join, click that link, man. Let me see what you boys are saying, man. Let me see what you boys say. So, guys, I will get to any super chats that have been sent, man. Don't worry, I will get to any super chats that have been sent because, guys, this is dud. This is dud. Cristiano, you may have to retire. Cristiano, you might have to retire. So, from Latin Lozario. Oh. So Latin Ozara says, just late on me. I have nothing to say. We were trash. Everyone except Chiesa, yep, Arthur, and a couple of others sucked today. Even Cristiano. Fire, Paratici, Nedved. Latin Ozara, man, I know how you feel, man. I know how you feel. It's bad. It's bad. You know, but I am happy that you are at least admitting that the team were trash, and specifically Cristiano was trash. So that takes something. From Young One, thank you for the dub, who says, he's 36. Your age is HH. No, I'm not. I'm 16 years old. He's not in his prime anymore. But Young One, we keep getting promoted and we keep getting told a lie that he's apparently still the best in the world. That is what we get told. So I am still going to treat him as the supposed GOAT. That is how he gets promoted. From Brian K02, Cristiano is a tree trunk who tripped when dribbling. Fraud. I don't want to go in, but all I'm saying is that this guy is a fraudulent player and he's bad for football. If you promote him like this, he's bad for football. The Undisputed, thanks for the double, says, I'm gonna rip Cristiano apart in the hangout. Oh, Lord, man. Oh, God, guys. We've almost got a full house, man. Let me get my headphones, man. It's gonna be a long one, man. All right. Let's see. Oopsie daisy. Even Eddie, man. Okay, so guys, man. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Easy. Guys, let's relax. 1v1. Because we have to also talk about the Dortmund game after. Because we're going to talk about Haaland. But all I want are just raw reactions. All I want are raw reactions of what we just witnessed here. So, Wilton, your GOAT,
Whoa,
Your goats,
my
Cristiano,
goat,
please.
my
Your
goat.
goats, Cristiano, please. Give
Like,
me those raw react. No.
whoa,
Wilson, your
whoa.
goats.
He's not. Never say he was my goat. We all know. I'm pretty sure most people know Pelé is my goat, but never said Cristiano is my goat. He's the greatest Real Madrid player of all time, arguably, but he's not my goat for me. But again, I don't know why we're turning this into a Cristiano Ronaldo thing again. Yes, he lost, but the problem with that, the past Champions League that Juve been out, Ronaldo has always showed up. He still loses. So, but this time he didn't show up and they lost. So I'm not surprised Juve lost. Who's their manager again? Pirlo? Like, come on.
Show some respect. Show some respect.
No, as a player, I respect Pirlo, but as a manager, bro, you got your coaching license this morning. You shouldn't be coaching Juve because my thing with Juve.
No. I mean, Juventus were, but Wilton. Let's be fair. As crap as Juventus were, Wilton, man, FC Porto were freaking amazing.
We're pretty amazing.
FC Porto were freaking amazing.
When the second half ended, I'm saying this is bad for Juve because you had an entire 40 plus minutes to score a third goal. Like this was, yes, they were unlucky. Quadrado hit the bar, but still though, Juve, like, my goodness, 10 men down Porto, bro. Like, but Pepe, hands down, I think he's man of the match for me. Pepe was outstanding. The way he commented that backline.
I mean, who do you say was better, Pepe or Oliveira?
I'll have to say Oliveira because he did score the goal that helped them go through. Because I did not see that free kick coming. I did not see that coming.
Wilson, when you see my reaction, because I don't know whether you were on Twitch. Anybody who was on Twitch, you will see what my reaction was. Because it is complete shock. Because in my mind it was like, okay, penalties, or you're going to go, okay. Because it was from pretty far away and everything. Okay, what's going to... When I was like, because you sort of like hit the bar, then I was like, I went insane.
But this Juve Cristiano thing, it's been a freaking failure, bro.
It's a failure.
You spend that much money on Cristiano. Because Juve, see, this is my thing. I feel like when you obsess to win the Champions League, you're not going to win.
Yeah.
Because they've been craving that Champions League since 1996.
And that is why they got Cristiano. Because
and the team got worse. In my opinion, I think the team got worse compared to 17
Wilson,
and 15.
and also Wilson, what does this prove? Remember how everybody said that?
This is where I was gonna get from all those Ronaldo fanboys that bantered me when Cristiano left. You know, Cristiano Ronaldo fanboys, they actually hate Real Madrid. They don't like Real Madrid. They said Perez disrespected Cristiano. They said Cristiano was the one that carried us. I'm like, okay, he still haven't get you guys to a semifinal yet. Yes, Real Madrid, we haven't got to a semifinal ourselves too ever since he left, but we're in a rebuilding process. But all I'm saying that to all the Messi and Cristiano fanboys out there, you can't do it by yourself. At the end of the day, it's a team sport. Cristiano had good player, Real Madrid, world-class player, Modric, Cruz. But the only thing I'm going to give the Messi fanboys, though, when they say something nice about Messi, at least they mentioned Xavi and Iniesta. Messi had great play. The Ronaldo fanboys, Cristiano did it. He scored all the hats.
Because I've got to go to all this, but Wilson, like, what this is that because people will say, Cristiano gave Zidane all those Champions League. You know, Cristiano was the main reason. This now shows that yes, Cristiano was a big reason, but so was Modric. But so was Ram because in Juventus you don't have a Modric, you don't have a Dani Carvajal, you don't have a Marcelo, guys who supply because Cristiano isn't dribbling past 5-6 guys and scoring those goals. Dani Carvajal is supplying him. Modric is supplying him. Marcelo is supplying him. But you compare Marcelo, Dani Carvajal, Modric to Rabiot.
At one point, I know the fanboys don't want to hear this, but Cristiano was playing against Juve at one point in the game. Like, he was so trash in the game. Yes, he got that assist. He did get that assist, props to him, but he was completely garbage in the game. But my thought is Juve, it's been a failure. I don't know where Juve goes from there. Fire Pirlo. Pirlo has to go. He can't be a manager. You're not going to win the Serie this year. So it's been a complete failure.
So before I come to Zima, let me just get some of these your super chatters. So from all right, let me just bear with me, guys. Let me just catch up with your super chats. From Primera Marmot, man, thank you for the dub. Cristiano Class C. I'll put him on the review. Class C is a bit harsh. I think I'll just put him on the review. Dennis, thank you for the dub, man. Thank you for the dub, Dennis. From Kevin Higgins, man. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. So I think this may be in reference to Cristiano. Although maybe he was forced out or so forth. It was a disagreement with Perez. But I think this just shows that just you even if you scored all those champions goals, doesn't mean that you by yourself can go and be able to win all of that stuff for Juventus. You need a team. No one man can win a freaking Champions League or a World Cup. You can be a great reason that they do so, but you need a team behind you. From Zahim, thank you for the dub from Zahim. Pepe deserves Chief Oga until someone does better. Pepe was a beast. And what that shows is that age is nothing but a number, man. This guy defended like a freaking demon, an absolute freaking demon. From Yasser Said, who says, HH, this is all about Maximilian Allegri. How so, though? How so? I mean, how do you think about Max Allegri? Although, what I'll say to you is that Allegri did reach, two finals. So really, Allegri has done better than Sarri and so forth. So maybe they should just kept it with Allegri and just give him more players. From Totally Awesome, thank you for the dub, who says, let's be respectful to Cristiano, but the guy is past it. Totally respectful. As I've said, he is still one of the greatest goal scorers the game has ever seen. But the fact of the matter is that was an ugly performance over 2 legs. The only thing he did was that assist to Chiesa, which was okay, but Chiesa had to still do a lot of work to put that stuff in the top corner. But it just shows you that, man, bro, retirement is coming soon. Retire and let it all go. Yes, aside says, I thought the ref was going to give that. Yes, aside, bro. I thought that ref was going to give that penalty for Juventus on the legs. The ref did everything he can to make sure Juve went through. Porto fully deserved Pepe. If he had given that penalty, I would have broken the TV. 100%. If he had given that penalty, I would have broken that TV in half. 100%. Z-Man, talk to me.
First of all, I want to give respect to Pepe. I'm sorry. I've disrespected you in the past. I've said some stuff about you when you were around Madrid. I just want to apologize to everyone that's Portuguese and yes, to him and his family. I wish them the best, and I hope they have a beautiful life. In terms of Pirlo, you need to hire a bodyguard. That's what you need to do. That's the first thing you need to do. I don't understand how you're gonna come back to Juve's house and live your life. I don't know how he can do that.
So you're putting this squarely on Pirlo or just the players underperforming?
No. It's the players. It's the whole club. It's the whole club. The way they run their transfer market, their transfer strategy. They have no ideas. They keep I thought with Sarri they were going to move more onto a possession run team, and this is what I mean. They don't have players with energy. They have so much players that play low tempo football, and that's been their key problem. They haven't evolved, they haven't really changed, and they need to revamp because they're not going to win the Champions League with this style of football. I also think you kind of have to blame it because there was some moments where I was like, the substitutions made no sense. Chiesa should have stayed. It made no sense.
That made no sense, man.
That to me, he was rejuvenized. He was trying stuff, and he was your key player.
He was the guy. Like if Chiesa stays on, I think he gets the key goal.
Yeah, and the thing is, you have to ask, what's next for Cristiano Ronaldo? Does he stay in this club? Does this club? Is it time for this club to move on from Cristiano Ronaldo, and maybe because this is going to take a rebuild? I mean, now they have solid competition in the league with AC Milan coming up, with Inter Milan coming up, and they could go without a major trophy this season. If that's not a sign that you need to rebuild, I don't know what is. So
no, because I mean, the project hasn't worked, and my thing is if you're keeping Pirlo, Juve don't have loads of money to spend. So how much better will this team be next year? I mean, what are you going to do with Weston McKennie and so forth?
No. I think they do have some players that are of quality.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of getting rid of some players and trying to find an identity.
But they don't have a midfield to be so badly outplayed by FC Porto with 11 men and 10 men. Shows you that this team, specifically the midfield, needs work. FC Porto, they were the better side. FC Porto played the better football. FC Porto moved the ball around well, and FC Porto technically just were the better footballing team. So it just shows you that That midfield needs a total revamp because you got outschooled by Porto. And my thing is that if these guys had gone through, Bayern and City would have absolutely dismembered them.
I low key, I wanted them to make it through. Low key. I just wanted to see that Bayern game. I just wanted to see PSG clap them cheeks. That's all I wanted to see. But unfortunately, we're not going to get that. And, shout out to one of my close friends, Elias. He said he told me that they weren't going to make it, and he's been a consistent watcher, and he's been telling me that this team isn't good enough. That they have so much weaknesses and they need a revamp. And I also want to say, Pirlo, there's a job opening at Cardiff University.
Whoa. Okay. Z-Man, relax. Okay. So before I come to Amma, let me just get up to snuff with these your super chat says. Bear with me. Let me just get up to snuff. So from Latza, who says City versus Porto quarterfinal, I see it. Latza, sort out your own thing first, and then we can then deal with you afterwards. So Latza, you just sort out your you sort out Mönchengladbach first, which you will, and then we'll see those dudes. But look, are you sure you want to face this FC Porto? Because this is a good team, and a team that comes out of a game like this is not a team you want to face, because right now they're now fully on a high. So sorry, bear with me. So from Matt from Latin Lozari again, bro, this isn't on Pirlo. This is on the board for not building properly around Cristiano. They thought that in his mid-30s he could be the savior. You can't do that. Pirlo deserves some blame because you could still get more out of this. But this is why I was saying to Zeman is that midfield ain't great. Bentancur, Rabiot, Weston McKennie, the personnel ain't there. So you are giving under-tier players and a 36-year-old Cristiano to a rookie coach. It is mind-boggling and maybe just arrogant. So it was always bound to fail. It was always bound to fail because, which is why I say, I don't know how much I can put onto Pirlo, because those players out there just aren't quality. And to get outballed and outplayed by FC Porto, specifically in midfield, that is down to Arthur, Rabiot, and so forth, simply not being very good. Denny, thank you for the dub, man. Thank you for the dub, Denny. And for Tyrone, Lorenzo, Valentino, man, thank you for the dub.
Who do you think should be the next manager?
Okay, wait, I'll answer that. Let me just hit this and I'll answer that. So, since Ronaldo got a trash assisted goal, which could have put Juve through, but instead, he got megged while turning his back for the time-winning goal, which knocked him out. Look, it wasn't a great showing by Cristiano. I'm going to keep it a sec. It wasn't a great showing by Cristiano, and I think that it's really exposed just how he will always give you a goal, but with each given year, it just seems as if, homeboy needs to think about retirement, man. They should have never sacked Allegri, man. That's my thing. They should never have sacked Allegri. He should have stayed.
No.
Talk to me,
the whole point of the Allegri sacking was to find a manager that was going to rejuvenate them, and it seems like they gave up on halfway through the project, because that whole signing of Arthur, I thought that was for a sorry.
Basically, I'll say this though, because I've got to go to Albert. I would say this: you should have kept Sarri and built around Sarri. I think they never wanted to give Sarri enough time, because Sarri, at the end of the day, he did still win the league, And yes, he went out against Lyon, but look at what happened tonight now against FC Porto. So it is what it is. Amar, talk to me.
Hey, Chish. Ajax, Lyon, and now Porto. This is getting embarrassing. I would respect them more if they lost against PSG.
Ahmad, no, wait, Ahmad, I've got to stop you there. Give respect to Porto.
No, of course respect, but they
played well.
A team like Juventus with Cristiano in their team, losing against Lyon, Porto, and they are even close games. I don't understand. And first of all, I need to say, how dare they give a red card to Taremi? That was cheating.
The
same thing happened to Van Persie in the game against Barcelona.
Barca, yeah.
Yeah. Because my thing is that he was trying to shoot, because I don't think he'd heard the whistle. Chesney was off his line, so he was obviously trying to take a shot. You can't assume he was trying to kick. Why are you trying to waste time when it's like, what, 50 something minutes? Why would you want to waste time at 56, 57 minutes? Come on.
And he just got a yellow card, so
yeah,
to get a red card like 1 minute after, disgrace. But HH, am I wrong for calling Cristiano a ghost multiple times this season? I watch Juve a lot. This guy, when he doesn't score, when he doesn't assist, or when he doesn't do penalties or tap-ins, the guy is non-existent. He's shy. How can this is the thing? People don't watch the games. He scores a penalty and they put on their Twitter, Cristiano is the GOAT. How is this guy a GOAT? The guy is non-existent for times this season. He's been so crap, even though he gets a lot of goals. Most of them are tap-ins or penalties. That's the thing with Cristiano. If he doesn't score a goal, he's terrible in the game.
Yeah.
And that's a fact. And no one can say nothing honest, because if you watch the games, he don't contribute with nothing. And that's a reason why I understand why he's playing in the left a lot. Because the guy don't contribute with anything. You saw when Kulusevski came in, or when Chiesa played. Those guys contribute.
They're trying to bring something. They're trying to bring, like, when you saw Chiesa and Kulusevski, they are beating guys. They are doing 1v1s. They're creating space. They're making things happen. They're doing something positive for the team. For Cristiano, all I saw him do was try to win a penalty or try to dive, and it's like it just looks bad. It just looks bad.
It was a really bad performance. Pepe, the guy was a beast, man. As you said, as a gladiator. And this game, it reminded me a bit like, the Euro final. When they got a setback, Cristiano got injured. And then he just was a beast in that game as well. Just defending for his life. No.
Huge. I mean, Pepe was, like, he was huge, because remember, it is so difficult to defend when you're down one man and you're the inferior team.
And I think without his mentality, they wouldn't go through.
No way. Because see, when Inter Milan were down to 10 men, they were still a very strong team. But then Porto, you're already the weaker team, 11v11. You're now down one man. I remember, when did he get sent off? Taremi was like the
50th minute or 55th.
55th minute. It's like, so you have to play with 10 men. Oh, so isn't he from your place, Taremi?
Yeah, he's Iranian. Bro, I was so mad. I was happy in the first half because he got the penalty.
It was a disgrace.
And then, hey, I said this to you before. I think it was a Sunday hangout and the first hangout. Porto will win this game. Juventus are terrible. If you watch them in the league, they're so inconsistent. HH. Pirlo doesn't have a style of play. The only thing I saw this game was, it was a bit like Lampard, to be honest. Crossing, inshallah. Get the ball to Cuadrado and try to get it to Ronaldo. Morata.
It was ugly. It was ugly.
It wasn't a good game. I think Porto played much more beautiful than Juventus. They had a system. They had a purpose how to play. So no, man, Juventus are crap. Even if they went through this game, I wouldn't give them credit, because they played against Porto with 10 men and they sometimes got outplayed. No, it's a disgrace. For me, Pirlo should be sacked. He shouldn't even got the job in the first place. So yeah.
Okay, well, before I go to Eddie, do you put this on Pirlo, or do you put this, as Martin said, on the board, just not investing in better players?
No. One thing with Juventus, in my opinion, is that they're investing a lot. Like, they got, in the COVID season, they got Chiesa, they have got Morata. They're still signed players. Like,
but Ahmad, look at that midfield. Rabiot, Bentancur, Arthur. Is that a top-tier midfield?
But that's not a bad midfield. Like, Barca fans were really angry when they got Pjanic and switching with Arthur. Like, Arthur is a good player. Rabiot, he's also a good player. He's just a dickhead. So I think Juventus have quality players throughout their team. Maybe a new centre-back and maybe a new midfielder. That's the only thing. But other than that, I think they have good players and good young players. Chiesa, Kulusevski. They signed Kulusevski this summer. Arthur. They have signed players. So for me, it's down to Pirlo.
All right, Eddie, man, talk to me, man.
Look, I was talking to someone yesterday. Well, it's Thursday, it's Wednesday morning here in Australia. I was talking to someone yesterday evening, and I told them Porto are going to go through in this tie. And I'm so pissed off because this guy nearly bet me, I think, half his savings, and I didn't take it.
Okay. Be honest. What made you think Porto would go through?
Because Juventus are not a great team. I mean, I've seen Juventus play. Their midfield their midfield lacks something that you need in this game, like a certain element of skill, a certain element of like, we're gonna do this. You get what I mean? Because yes, their defense is workable. If you have something good in front of them, the attack, you can do something with that. You've got Kulusevski, you've got Chiesa, you've got your Sport today, but you've got Ronaldo there, Morata as well today. Jesus Christ, my goodness.
Yes, another offside goal. No, but it's funny you say that everything about midfield because like probably the best player on that pitch was Oliveira, and Oliveira like outplayed Arthur, Rabiot, and all those dudes for the whole game.
Yeah, and the first thing I was actually going to say was Pirlo needs to apologize to the whole FC Porto and the Portuguese fan base, because the way he set up that Juventus team today was so disrespectful to FC Porto. The way he just, it was pretty much free-flowing football. It's as if he said, look, boys, go out there, express yourself. We're going to smash these guys 3-0. That's actually what they were playing like. Because at the start of the game, even before a goal was scored, I was looking at it like, Juventus don't have a structure. They don't have a shape. They don't have anything. It's just, we'll dominate possession and hope to score. There was nothing to go, oh, okay, this is what Juventus are trying to do, or this is how they're trying to break them down. It was gung-ho, let's go score 5 goals, we'll smash these guys, and that's it. But he needs to give a triple-spaced apology to FC Porto. So, I mean, Piello's got to be sacked as well. You've got to...
Okay. So now to Ahmad. Are we putting this on Pirlo? Or are we putting this on the board, i.e. Nedved, Agnelli, and so forth, not properly investing? Because how good are those players, specifically the midfield?
Look, it doesn't matter. Yes, the club is poorly run, but Pirlo has no excuse for not beating this FC Porto team. Like, based on the squads that both teams have, and given the fact that even the ref tried to help you, it was 12-10 in that second half. Juventus have no excuse. Pirlo has no excuse to not go through. This is first of all.
I mean, you're playing against 10 men from like the 50-something minutes.
Exactly. So I mean, this is firstly on Pirlo. Then you obviously have to look at Ronaldo, because you're the marquee man on the pitch. This is why they brought you here. You're next on the list, and then you then have to look at the board, because what the hell is the process here? What are you guys trying to achieve? Like, you've gone from Allegri to Sarri, and Sarri, as much as I disagreed with him going there, you give him 2-3 years, he probably would have done something.
Yeah.
And then you bring in someone who just got his freaking coaching badges at the same time as me, which would be in 5 years. Like, what are you trying to achieve? What are you trying to achieve with the club? So, I mean, you've got to look at Pirlo first. Pirlo, with the squad you have, I'm sorry, you just have to do the job. I mean, we all looked at this draw when he came out and said UEFA are trying to hand Ronaldo, an easy path to the quarterfinals. Nothing's changed. Yes, Porto are a good defensive team, but if Juventus actually play to their potential, this tie is not close. So, hey, look, simple. It's the rookie syndrome at this point. And that's something there has to be an element of there has to be criteria especially with these big clubs before they choose managers, man. I
think they're relying on vibes, which I think is stupid. Like, oh, they know the club and so forth, but I think for Pirlo, you can just see that he's out of his depth. That he just doesn't have the experience for in-game management, and specifically when it comes to the Champions League, you need in-game management and you need to make adjustments. And he obviously is out of his depth with making in-game adjustments as compared to Conceição. So
that's what the Champions League is, man. It's all about tactics, and it's absolutely disgraceful that I think the second part of that second half and the extra time, Juventus spent more time looking for penalties and free kicks than they spent trying to get a goal. So.
This is messed up. Okay. Before I come to Gatlock, man, let me just read some of this. So, from David Cotiman, thank you for the dope. He says, Cristiano was trash, but let's not forget Morata. Yes, But I felt Morata was bad as well, but I felt Morata actually did a bit more. Okay, it was offside. He still put the ball in the net. But I think Morata sort of gave more and did a little bit more than Cristiano. He was bad, but he did more.
He missed a few one-on-ones though.
True. But he was still more involved, man. So, King and Barney, thank you for the dub. Juve have overused the idea of getting old players. Yeah, man. Look, they did a whole refresh, man. The Laughing Sailor says, imagine Barcelona making a comeback tomorrow. All these Penaldo and Madrid fans will go missing as Cristiano did in the 2 legs. Bro, lightning cannot strike a third time. I dare PSG to F that up, because if that happens, fear for Ahmad.
Stop dreaming, haters.
Ahmad, mute your mic. Stop dreaming. Okay, Hakim says, thank you for the dub. We're the best team in Italy. Facts. Juve's era is done. Obviously, Hakim is an Inter fan. Hakim, based on that trash performance we saw from Juve, you best take care of business in our Serie.
Hakim, that's facts.
So from Brian, who says, maybe Cristiano was a bad move from Juve. He does nothing. It made sense, but it only makes sense if Juventus surrounded him by quality players. The move makes sense, but how they failed is they thought, we'll just bring Cristiano and not build anyone around him. So that was the stupidity of it. From Yassi's side, man, thank you for the dub. He says, I blame the 2 former Arsenal players. Laugh out loud. Wait, who are the 2 former Arsenal players?
Ramsey.
Szczesny.
Yeah,
that missed by Szczesny, man.
It's Cristiano's fault, man.
I blame that on Cristiano. Because why did you jump? I blame that on Rabiot and Cristiano, specifically Rabiot. Rabiot, you freaking jumped. From Dennis, who says, Juventus even had the UEFA on their side and still couldn't make it. That is what makes the FC Porto win so great and the loss about for Juventus. You had a one-man advantage from the 15th minute. You were playing at home and you still went out. Disgraceful. From Natsa, who says, top CL favorites in order: Bayern, PSG. Natsa, yeah, right. You believe that City are because you told me before that City were the top favorites. So don't use your bombers reverse psychology. Say it with your chest, bruv. And from Osasuna, who says, let's mean I need to rip Pirlo to smithereens. If there's a space, I will get you in, man. But it's all full up, man. But if there's a space, guys, I will allow you to come in. But we're all full. Gatlock, talk to me, man.
HH. First of all, y'all can hear me, right?
Oh yes.
Emabino. Emabino. Which means I'm sorry.
God.
Porto, I am so sorry.
Because you insulted them, didn't you?
No, I said there was no point of doing the preview. We all know who's going to win this.
Damn.
No. That's why I started with an apology, because remember, this started with when the draw was made. I said, oh my God, how can Juve be given such an easy thing? Then Portuguese fans ripped me apart on the comments saying, how can you disrespect the club? I was like, guys, come on, you don't have a chance. You're the weakest team in this whole thing.
Bruh, I can't. Man, these guys are really shit, man. Juve are really shit.
They're bad.
I mean, I know I said that they are a retirement home, but come on. I mean, you guys got beat down by even a guy who's supposed to be in the retirement home as well. Pepe defended your man, and oh man, I can't believe it. I know I said I've not watched Porto, but come on, I still can't believe that they lost WH. With 10 men. Once that idiot Marenga got sent off, I was like,
no. It was Taremi that got sent off, and it wasn't his fault. Wait. How is that his fault? Because he could easily.
Once the whistle was
No. His argument was, first of all, he probably kicked it as the whistle went, and Szczesny was off his line. So he's like, I'm trying to freaking score because Szczesny's off his line. How can you assume that he was trying to? Why would he want to waste time in the 50th minute? Now, if it was the 85th minute, makes sense. It's the 55th minute. Come on.
Although to be fair, that referee was kind of trash for both teams. But still, man, I can't be. Chelsea showed up, and the funniest thing is he's even on loan. He's not actually a Juventus player.
I thought they bought him.
He's on loan, right?
I'm pretty sure they
No,
bought
I
him from
think
Fiorentina.
he's on loan, but like
Fiorentina for 2 years. I believe he's on loan for 2 years from
Oh,
Fiorentina.
okay.
it's a loan that
No,
he's on loan that
he's
they
not
be
even
part
their
of it.
player. He's not even their player to begin with. So, I mean, how? Okay, you see, this is one of the reasons why I keep saying it. Out of the one team dominated leagues, Bayern are the ones I respect the most because they don't get beaten by this. Okay, by these kind of teams.
Yeah.
They don't get beaten by this kind of
Oh,
teams.
no, because
How
this
many
makes
times have
this makes
guys
the Serie
been
look
embarrassed?
bad, man. This
Very
makes the
bad.
Serie look really bad. But continue.
Especially now that Juventus are out, they can focus on Serie. Inter should watch their backs, man, because that Serie is not over. I can't believe they lost. I mean, come on, with 10 men, because when they went down to 10 men, you were on your stream was saying, "Oh man, that's it. The Juventus have won this stuff."
Over.
But
It was
in my
over.
mind, I was like, "Dude, this could go either way. Either this will
Look,
end
be honest
this-
with you. When they went down to 10, come on.
When they went down to 10 men, of course, I felt like Juventus would win, especially when they went 2-1 up. However, at the same time, this could actually be worse because if you lose to 10 men, that will make the situation 11 men is bad, but okay, we just know your shit. 10 men with literally a team that's supposed to be the worst in the round of 16. You lost. Oh man, that's I don't know where Juventus go from here, man. I know they're retirement home, but this is bullshit. Like, come on. I mean, these guys are falling. I mean, bro, Martin, I'm sorry.
But okay, who'd you man of the match, Oliveira or Pepe? And also, did you see what our boy was doing on left back, Sanusi?
Sanusi, man, oh man, that guy was
he
good.
played
That
well.
guy was
He
good.
played well.
He was good. He was good. I was flipping between both matches, but yeah, I saw him. The guy was good. Who do I give man of the match to? Yeah, look, Oliveira, he did well. But let's be honest. Remember that how Chase rounded the goalkeeper and almost scored if it wasn't for Pepe. Let's be honest, that is a goal-saving challenge, man. So I'm sorry, I have to give it to Pepe because without Pepe, Oliveira's goal in the extra time might even be meaningless. This guy was defending.
Pepe, he was big. He was
defending with a man down, man. So like, I'm going to give it to Pepe. He's 38, man. He's 38. 38. That's how old when you were talking about him, I was checking it. I was like, nah, I can't believe how would this do this. Because in my mind, for Portugal in the Euros, I'm like, these guys have no defense except for Diaz. But Pepe is showing that he can still do it, bro. I mean, 120 minutes defending, and you're 38 years old. I have to give it to Pepe, man. I have to give it to Pepe. He was the man of the match for me in this game.
All right, Hassan, talk to me.
His official name is Cristiano Pepe from now on.
Oh, easy, man.
Pepe, bro. Pepe reminded us. He gave Cristiano the Euros. Let's be honest. He gave Cristiano.
Yeah.
That 2016 Euros.
He needs to put some respect on his name, man.
Him and Eder, bro. Juve are garbage. Juve are horrible. The first leg, I thought. Go on.
No. Do you put this on Pirlo or bad players?
Well, Pirlo's a rook. I mean, I'll put it on Pirlo because they're down to 10 men, 55th minute.
Yeah, man.
But Pirlo, I blame you the board. Why are you hiring Pirlo to win a CL? I mean, and as for Cristiano, they try to tell me he's a GOAT. And I know HH people go into about the eye test, but if you can't dribble, what did he do? Over 2 legs? Did he want his own player the first leg? That's all he did over the 2 legs. I mean, man, it was a tactical masterclass. Shout out to Porto, the manager. Tactical masterclass. He scored Pirlo, man. And man, can I just say that was the most entertaining game of the season? Just,
no.
Bro,
if you were looking at me on my Twitch, because my thing is that because remember he scored the free kick, then Rabiot scored.
Bro,
so
I was celebrating the free kick goal. I come back and see you celebrating. I was like, don't bottle it now. Do not bottle it, bro.
You see, if Juventus had scored again, it would have probably been the craziest Champions League game ever.
Bro, when De Ligt went down, I shot myself. When De Ligt threw himself, I thought Cristiano no way didn't get a penalty.
No. If they had given the penalty and Cristiano scores that out of broken the TV,
Bro,
then I can't. Then there'll be no post match stream. No way.
Yeah, man.
No way.
But shout out to Porto, shout out to Pepe, man. He gave Cristiano the Euros. That's what I gotta say.
All right, so I'm coming before I come to Undisputed, man. Let me just make sure that I've caught up with all of these your super chats. Okay. Bear with me. So from King Umbani, thank you for the double, says Morata and Werner are twins, always offside and no finish. No. Morata was born offside. When it comes to offside, Morata has reinvented that theory of a striker being born offside. So Morata is in a league of his own.
He's slow. How you offside? At least Werner is fast.
Bro, Morata, I have no idea. This guy just loves being offside. Kule Axel, thank you for the dub. Ronaldo and Kule Axel says Ronaldo and Piers Morgan going out on the same day. Well, that's funny. Yeah, Piers Morgan is a dick. From Shan Shergill, thank you for the dub. Ronaldo couldn't dribble past a tree. When I tell people the last time Ronaldo dribbled was perhaps 3, 4, 5 years ago, they think I am hating. Dude is a fraud, and he's been a fraud for a long time, and I'm not hating. It's just that this guy ain't a great footballer that when he doesn't score, he doesn't do anything else. And from Alberto Cardenias, thank you for the dub. Did we get it wrong? Is Chiesa that dude and not Dybala? If he keeps up these performances, does he overcome Dybala? I always had a bit of misgivings of Chiesa. I was like, how good is that dude and everything? This game, Chiesa was money. This is the best game I've seen from Chiesa. Because I saw him at Fiorentina and saw him here. Because I remember when his father played for Parma with Crespo, what was it called? Thuram Cannavaro. So I remember his father clearly watching it in Nigeria. But he had a great game. And I'll keep it real, man. If Dybala doesn't say what's up, Chiesa might actually be the guy pushing them forward, but I think they still need Dybala because Chiesa is not a creative player.
For Dybala, like this guy, we've said so much things about him for the past 2 to 4 years about his quality as a player, but this guy, he hasn't really shown up on a consistent rate. Like
it is what it is, man. Okay, come on, boy. Let me just. So from Albert Cardenas again, he says, Ajax, Lyon made it to the semis. Will Porto make it? So before I come to Undisputed, if Porto gets Dortmund, Porto have a very good chance. If Porto, because we'll talk about Dortmund after we've finished off with this, but if Porto gets Dortmund, I think Porto have a great chance of making the semis. Undisputed, talk to me.
Before I rip the fraud apart, I would just like to say congratulations, Porto. Congratulations to Pepe and that goalkeeper. I don't know his name is, but he was also really good. And
I think it's like Marchesino or something.
And incredible performance with 10 men. Now,
superb.
Now, down to Cristiano. This guy is the least talented GOAT candidate of all time. I have never seen any other player who cannot dribble, who is a mediocre passer, and who is a mediocre technician get as much praise as this guy. He is.
Wait. Sorry to interrupt you. HS, are we doing a hangout tomorrow when Barca loses? Because I want to go on Messi too. By the way.
No.
That won't be a shock.
Lilton, at least Messi doesn't look like he shit himself when he tries to dribble. Cristiano is horrendous to watch. It is actually disgusting to watch this guy play, and then some people come to the conclusion that this guy is the GOAT. He was never that technically gifted. Even at Man United, he was a pace merchant with useless step-over skills, and as soon as he lost that pace, he became a tap-in merchant. This transfer to Juve is one of the biggest flops of all time. This is a team that made 2 Champions League finals in 3 years just before he joined. He joins, and they become so much worse. They start losing to Ajax, Lyon, Porto, and now their dominance in the league is also over. He's objectively made them a worse team. They were better off just relying on Dybala and Higuain than they were when
So you think that they should have allowed Sarri to build the team in his own image with or without Cristiano?
They should have never bought Cristiano. They should have just kept the attackers that they had and built a stronger midfield instead. Because these guys used to have like Pirlo and Pogba and Vidal and Marquisio. They used to be good, but obviously they they blew half their budget on Cristiano and then they're buying like midfielders for like £4, £3. I don't know how much McKennie costs. I'm not sure. And then you get this substitution, right? Where Pirlo subs Chiesa instead of Cristiano. And this is another huge problem with Cristiano. His ego is so huge, despite his mediocre skills, that he will refuse to be subbed and he will throw huge tantrum if he's subbed, especially in a Champions League game where he was the worst player on the pitch by a mile. And Chiesa was one of the best players, but obviously you can't sub Cristiano, so you end up leaving this useless turd on the pitch while your best player is off the pitch. And then Juve, you've sold your soul just to become a marketing company. You used to have a really balanced team, the one you had in 2017. Okay, you lost to Madrid in the final, but the team itself was quite balanced. And then you buy Cristiano and you ignore all the other areas of the pitch. You let Pjanic age, you let Khedira, Matuidi, these guys age, and you don't you don't buy a half-decent midfield just so you can have the attention of having Cristiano in your team. Did you see Juve's tweet just before the game, by the way?
Oh, God, what did they say?
They were like, you can do it. You've done it before. You can do it again. And then they just have a picture of Cristiano there. These guys have just...
Yeah, it's very unprofessional to be like, oh, as long as we have Cristiano. No, like Real Madrid, I'll say it again, it wasn't all Cristiano. Cristiano was just like the icing on the cake. There was so much work done before, which is why put some respect on Zidane's name, put some respect on Real Madrid's name. It wasn't all Cristiano. Cristiano was an important piece, but it was what Modric did, it was what Ramos did, Marcelo, all these guys did, and it's also what Zidane did. So it's not just one man.
And one more thing to the live chat or anyone else. If you think Cristiano is better at football than Messi, Maradona, Zidane, R9, Cruyff, or Pele, or any of these guys, you know nothing about football. You know nothing about football. Nothing. You're clueless. You're an idiot.
All right, so guys, before I go to Damon, guys, remember, guys, like and subscribe. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and if you're new, hit that subscribe button, man. Damien, man, talk to me.
Okay, well, tomorrow I'm gonna come on here anyway, so I'm probably gonna take my L. So, so first, I want to say that Cristiano made his best Casper the Ghost impression today. I mean, he really had 210 minutes to score at least one goal, but you didn't even do fuck all. Excuse my language, but and also Pepe, shout out to you. When you were at Real Madrid, I gave you a lot of stick, but exactly what Z-Man said. But I gotta give you props. Today, you absolutely was a rock today. Morata too, you bricked it. You're born offside as always. Pirlo, I mean, what do you expect from a guy that got his coaching back like this morning? Also, not even having Dybala, not even like on the bench or something, or anything. Like I don't know. Chiesa too. I mean, shout out to him. He had a really good game. Showed up when his other.
It's like he should not have been brought. I don't know why, because when they subbed him off, I was like, why?
I thought he was injured.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't
injured, bro. He wasn't. I didn't see anything like an injury, bro. Like I hope. Put it this way: if we find out that he wasn't injured, that looks very bad on Pirlo. The only thing that can save Pirlo is if he wasn't. If he wasn't injured, it looks very bad on Pirlo. But Damon, back to you.
Yeah, but listen, Cristiano doesn't have to prove anything else to me. He has 5 CLs, so I mean, but this game, these 2 games, I mean, he really flopped. I mean, yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about him. Juve, it's just a rebuild. The midfield is very weak, but your defense, well, not today, but they still got good pieces like Chiesa, De Ligt, McKennie, Arthur too. So it's not the end of the world. So, but it's just a rebuild. But you just gotta take it on the chin, I guess.
So should they still keep Cristiano or sell him and totally rebuild without him?
You have to sell him because if you have Cristiano, then you're expected to make a deep run in the Champions League. So it's better off that you just, sell him on, just, have a young squad and just start off new.
All right. Also, Sunderman, talk to me.
Okay, HH, do you see what you've created here? People like Undisputed, all right? People who are active Cristiano haters, right? You've created this with your sort of narrative/agenda thing. What is the difference between you and the Cristiano fanboys? Every time Cristiano is brought up, you bring up, oh, no World Cup. Oh, he's even worse than Zard. It's basically the same thing except the opposite. So,
Osasuna, use your eyes.
My eyes tell me he looks complete trash, and I am fully willing to admit it. All right, I am fully willing to admit the guy is trash. And normally I would be ripping this guy to smithereens as well, but considering what this guy has already tried to do last year, the season before, I will give this guy one pass for having a bad performance in a tie in the Champions League. I will give this guy one pass. Okay, but here's the thing: I am pissed. I am so pissed off because this should have gone to penalties. I wanted a penalty shootout.
Wait. Should have. Why should it have gone to penalties?
Okay, should have is one way of putting it. As in, I really wanted it to go to penalties.
Okay.
Let's put it this way. Mostly because I had predicted penalties, but also just because it would have been so interesting, right? But Pirlo is this guy. What is the difference between him and Lampard? Literally, what is the difference? I will tell you what the difference is. Lampard didn't have transfers. Lampard didn't have Cristiano. Lampard didn't have the quality.
But Lampard is Brexit. He was Brexit.
Right?
Pirlo.
Do you think Pirlo plays any differently? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You call this not Brexit football? This is literally crossing into.
So you're blaming this. So this blame is fairly on Pirlo.
Well, here's the thing: you can't put everything on Pirlo because he can't do anything about the fact that he's a rookie, right? The thing that I put on him is that you are a rookie and you decide to manage Juve immediately, right? So you're from the road. You've just gotten your coaching badges and you decide, hey, I should be good and I'm just like Pep Guardiola. I can manage these guys. Ha ha! Oh no! Guess what?
No. But what if Juventus? What if Nedved said, hey, look, we really, really want you. He said, no, I don't want to do this. He said, no, please, we really believe in you. If people are saying we believe in you, we will give you support and everything because we think that you understand the events and so forth. If people are sort of robbing you, shouldn't you focus more on Agnelli and Nedved as why did you go ahead and pick Pirlo?
And that's where I was going. That's where it goes because yes, Pirlo is a brick manager right now, but he's not the one that hired himself. You don't just hire yourself as a manager of Juventus. Nedved hired this guy. So here's the thing. Why the hell are you hiring a rookie if you want to win the Champions League? You want to win the Champions League. You say you want to win the Champions League, right? And you buy Ronaldo, and yet you completely contradict that by hiring a rookie as a manager. What is your goal? There is no.
Which is why we're not getting to the real. We're not getting to the real core. And this is what makes things very scary. I think Juventus gave up on the Champions League after Sarri. The moment they hired Pirlo, and I don't know why, the moment they hired Pirlo was like, okay, this is something, we've decided to give up. You can't hire someone like Pirlo and think that he's going to lead you to the Champions League. And if you feel that he's now going to replicate what Zidane did with a far more talented team, you're psychotic.
Exactly. He's completely stupid. But Ronaldo as well, he went from having a midfield of Kroos, Modric, Casemiro, and having a front three of Bale, Benzema, and Cristiano to Rabiot, Bernardeschi, Bentancur, or whatever that was in the end, and Morata. What is this?
But Osasuna, man, Porto played well, man. They played very well.
Porto did their thing. Honestly, I won't give them too much credit because Juve was this bad. Juve literally put crosses into the box. I can do that. Do you know why? Did you see any way of attacking from Juventus other than crosses? Did you see any other way of attacking?
No. But still, you still have to realize that Porto are still the inferior team. Yeah. They're still playing away from home, and they played specifically 11v11, even 10v11. The way they moved the ball around, they still played confidently. So still, when they had the ball, forget about Juventus. When they had the ball, when Porto had the ball,
they looked great.
There was more
Porto controlled the game without the ball.
And I will say that they were excellent. I'm just saying, I'm not going to give them thing of they were amazing, right? Because that's how bad Juventus were. It was literally like Pepe was made. Pepe, I give man of the match to here because if your tactic is crossed and inshallah, the guy that's preventing you is the central defender. And Pepe just kept clearing. He knew his job. It was so easy for him. It was the simplest man of the match performance ever because it just kept coming to him. It's all he had to do. So I don't know what these guys do from now. I think the perfect guy to bring in last season was Uncle Ernie. Uncle Ernie could have at least tried something because he has experience with a Finnish striker like Suarez, with Ronaldo. He has experience with a finished midfield. He has experience with a finished defense, and he still won them the title almost undefeated. He got them to the semifinals of the Champions League, right? Like, hell, I don't want Pirlo at Osasuna, all right? Let alone Juventus, all right?
Okay, all right. Okay, so
Cardiff University need them. Cardiff
wait. Let me bring in Jamal. Jamal, talk to me, man. You here, man? Porto.
Guys, UFC is cool. Cricket is cool. Boxing is all right. But guys, women and football is the greatest gifts we have. Guys, football is the greatest gift ever.
Oh, it's crazy, bro.
I do not have nothing to do with Juventus or Porto, but when that guy scored that goal, I was jumping up and down.
It was no. Basically, Jamal, when I post the clip, you will see. Like, I went insane, and the nerves that I had because Juve scored like as Hassan said, Juve scored like a minute afterwards. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Because there's like 3 minutes left. But
guys, with a guy named Oliveira. That's his name.
Yep.
Yeah.
Quality.
Guys, I don't want to be reactionary, but I think he might be the sixth horseman. I think he might be the guys. And guys, nobody has mentioned this guy. I'm gonna mention him. Guys, we need to pray for Buffon. I think Buffon is on suicide watch. Please, guys, Buffon is gonna be 65 and going for this UCL. He's not
guys,
giving
he's
up.
actually signed a contract extension, by the way.
Buffon is not going to retire.
Bro, UEFA should make him retire. UEFA should make him retire.
And guys,
my thing is that we are laughing.
Yeah.
I think Buffon is going to remain, whether he's on the bench, whether he's the cleaner, he's the street sweeper. I think he's just going to remain here until he's on a team that wins the Champions League. So he's like, look, I don't have to play, but I'm staying in this thing until I'm on a team that wins the Champions League.
Carson and Man City, right?
See, Buffon is going to try everything. But sorry, continue.
Yeah,
HH, whether he signed a contract extension. He has.
This guy. Yeah.
Wait, he's doing what now?
Wait, Jamal, talk.
Yeah, guys, Oliveira was great. Guys, Pepe, beast. The Nigerian dude and all, on that wing, he was beast. And guys, Corona and all, I think he was quality as well. The whole team was good, man. And guys, Cristiano, bless his soul. The guy, all he did was good assist, but the guy literally did in 2 legs tried to win penalties. The guy tried to win penalties. That was it. The assist was cool, but this guy, I'm sorry.
But the way he tried to win penalties as well, it was so pathetic.
Yeah, man. So, guys, big up Porto, man. And, bro, every UCL season, it always have a surprise story. It was Monaco. It was, so it could be. It was Ajax, so it could be Porto. Porto might do something.
These guys look good. Okay, so let me just catch up on your super chats, man. So, from Tyrone Lorenzo Valencia, man, thank you for the dub. Says no player shouted "Vamos" and clapped their hands more than Penaldo. So, sorry, no player shouted "Vamos" 9 times and clapped their hands 11 times more than Penaldo. Immense impact. You see, partial bet shots from Jaden Alvarado, who says it's a mix of PL on the board. This is hard for me because I'm a Cristiano Ronaldo fan. This is one of those games that does make me a bit angry. Look, JD, man, his legacy is set. He's done what he has to. But what we're seeing now is I never want to hear anybody says that Cristiano gave Zidane those Champions Leagues, that Real Madrid was a one-man army. This is proof that he was important, Zidane played an important role, and you had a great team around you. If you don't have a great team around Cristiano, he's pretty much useless because he doesn't have the dribbling and the assisting that a Messi and so forth had. You have to surround him with quality. If you don't surround Cristiano with quality, he can only get you so far. From Yasser's side again, thank you for the dub. It says, Lyon went to the semis last season beating Juve and Man City. Surely not. Surely Pep doesn't go out to Porto. Laugh out loud. Look, relax. But all I'm saying is that Porto are a dangerous team. If Man City gets Porto, this is a tricky team. Specifically, how they won this game, you have to be worried. Porto are a tricky team, but yeah, I dare Pep to go out in the quarters. I dare you. Yes, side again says Liverpool fans are active today. Crazy. Liverpool fans, remember, tomorrow it goes down. Tomorrow it goes down, man. Martin Rosario says, Undisputed bitter Liverpool going to the Europa Conference. All right, so what's it called? Yes, side says again, the moment I feel bad for Liverpool, Undisputed opens his mouth, shakes my head. Hope Liverpool gets relegated. Fulham, Porto couldn't handle Chelsea, to be honest, man. Look, side, don't keep... sorry, I think I misread. So, Porto couldn't handle Chiesa, to be honest. Chiesa...
Wow. Proper Chelsea fan indeed.
HH. Okay, sorry.
Wait. So my thing, yes, is like, why did he take off Chiesa? That is the best game I saw from Chiesa. Chiesa was money. He was dribbling, getting past guys, scoring quality goals, and he was
Italian.
He is, yeah. Because I remember his father is Italian.
Yeah,
you know, Vieira is actually in Portuguese as well. Portugal have a good team, man.
Portugal have a great team. And lastly, from Pietro Klump, who says, how good is De Ligt actually? Was he overrated?
He came in the last 30 minutes or something.
Yeah.
He wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
No, it's not on him.
The De Ligt was alright. De Ligt was alright, man. He was alright. Just like you can't put it all on him.
You say that you don't know what will happen if Man City play Porto. They've already played each other this season.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, have they?
They're by knockout stages, though.
I think it was 3-0 at the Etihad and 0-0 at Porto.
Yeah, 0-0 with their Man City's B team. It will be a blowout.
Okay. So guys, let's talk about the next game, man.
Sorry, Darren.
Talk, sorry, Darren.
Yeah. No, today was a beautiful day. You know, you'll be out the CL. But first and first, we gotta get shout out. We gotta get shout out to the Porto. We gotta get a big shout out to my man, Uncle Moo's son, Sergio. What Conchero or his pronounce his name?
Conceição,
the next great Portuguese coach. We got to shout out to my boy Pepe, man. I thought this guy was finished. When I saw this man, I was like,
was a rock.
I was like, Pepe is still playing football? But you know, he shut up today, man. And we got to give it to, what's his guy name? Oliveira. Well, HS, when I saw the guy taking free kick, I was like, he can run out and kick the ball over the bar. I learned to see ball back in the net. That was insane.
Scenes, man. Scenes.
Scenes insane. But HS, look, Ronaldo's my man, right? But it's the end of the road. It's time to retire or go play for Inter Miami. Like,
why not?
All the man do today, right, was rub on the ground, hold his left arm. Are you Vegeta? Only Vegeta holds his left arm. I look cool, big man. Get up and play some football. It's the end of the road for Ronaldo, man. HH, right? The Juve sold their soul for this. After the final in 2017, to me, all they really needed was maybe another midfielder and a good striker. Because Higuain was getting down.
But do you think they should have kept Allegri or they should have stuck with Sarri?
It's just, you look at Allegri, man. That's my man. And then, like we suited Juventus, he's that pragmatic dude. And that's Juventus style. So keep Allegri. All right, you got Sarri. Okay, cool. But you didn't give him a chance to build the team. And then you sacked Sarri to bring in who? Frank Lampard, Pirlo. Look, you will put me to coach Juventus. This man has no coaching experience. At least with
the Italian rookie.
No, Darian, he's still taking his coaching exam. He's still taking it. So he actually didn't even pass. I think he's still taking his.
He cheated off Lampard.
Undisputed. If he cheated off
each other,
how do you cheat
cheating
off Lampard? Because if you cheated off Lampard, you're still gonna fail.
Well, he
I
is.
think Frank got a 51.
There we go. That's funny.
You guys have to respect Lampard because he at least had credentials coming into the Chelsea.
Z-man, mute your mic. I ain't respecting nobody, man. Darren, continue.
Right. People talk about Pep and they talk about Zidane. And I think that's a mistake people like look at. To me, those are two flashes in the pan. You got to understand, Pep was in Barca's youth team, I believe, right?
Yeah.
I remember Zidane was coaching youth team and he was under Carlo Ancelotti.
Yeah, 100%.
Neither Frank nor Pirlo were in Chelsea's youth or Juventus' youth team. Pirlo was to take the Juventus youth job, but he didn't.
And also remember, they also had better teams with much better players.
Exactly.
So
and to me, if Juventus want anything, right, the Juventus need a proper rebuild. God, get rid of Penaldo. He's taking most of your budget with wages. He got to go. You got Ale Bonucci, got to go. Chiellini, got to go. Buffon, come on, man. My grandmother could play instead of Buffon, man. Like, you got to go, man. Right? But you know what? This is a good day, HH. You know who messed us up? Nedved. I can't stand you. I just want to push that man. And always talking jump with Inter, man. So today was a lovely day. And you got to pick up my boy Erling White.
No. Well, we're coming for him now. So guys, let's talk Dortmund, man. Let's talk Dortmund. So, guys, I think. Let me just first start by saying this, man. Dortmund almost screwed up. let's just give it a start.
Jesus Christ!
Dortmund almost. I was like, wait a minute. Are you really going to send this into extra time? Are you really going to make this 3-2? But Sevilla just left it too late. Way too late. Yep. But guys, yeah, Haaland is that dude. Like, there is nothing more to discuss. Like, he is like, yes, I am ready. Yep. I am ready. And also, tidbit. So he got a yellow card for when he scored the penalty the second time.
Yeah.
But did you see what the keeper did?
Yeah.
So when he took the penalty the first time and the keeper saved it, the keeper went up to him and like that. So my thing is this: Haaland, I would lodge a complaint to the board. I say, wait a minute, first of all, put it like this: if I'm going to receive it just doesn't matter because he's out already. But my thing would be like this: is that I only reacted to what he did. So because he did that to me, I did that to him because I think the yellow card is unsportsmanlike behavior, which is fair. But the argument is it's not unsportsmanlike if I am just reacting to his unsportsmanlike behavior to begin with, say, hey, you like it now? So it's fair. But guys, look, man, I mean, it was a good game, back and forth, but I just think that Sevilla, they missed a bit of bite and they just left it too late. And I think the damage was already done in the first half. But guys, Haaland is the real deal. And my thing is that with every season, this guy just gets stronger. This guy just gets better. This guy just gets much more clutch. And it's like, because people say, oh yeah, it's happened. But no. It's reading the game, right place, right time. And my thing is this. Sancho is still there, man. If Dortmund get Porto, Dortmund could make it semi. Dortmund could make it Dortmund's going to make it semi. But look, man, Wilson, man, talk to me, man. Haaland, man. I mean, is there any point in even questioning him now? Like, this is now a full-on elite striker that can carry Dortmund?
No. Haaland is in the same situation as, I would say, not like Cristiano Ronaldo. Haaland's going to get you the goals. But the problem is, I just don't think Dortmund's going to go as far as Haaland take them. Yes, he's going to score goals. But at the end of the day, we see it. You can't win an entire Champions League all by yourself just by scoring goals. Obviously, Haaland rely on service a lot because, let's be real, he's not really talented, gifted on the ball because this guy's
he's improving.
He's improving. And he's still young, though. He's still young. He's only 20.
Wilson, I was one of the main guys that said, this guy, but bro, I've been watching the games and his first touch is improving, his ball control is improving, and so forth. So his footballing thing, he's getting better. He's getting better.
20.
And he's only 20. But you gotta get on there right away because I don't want. Because my thing with Haaland, he's a fantastic player. We already know he's meant for the big game because I saw it against PSG last season, even though they lost. But I don't think he's gonna. I think Dortmund could be a surprise team. Maybe they might make the semis this year. Depends who they play in the quarterfinals. But I don't think Haaland. If Haaland does this, like that's freakish. But Haaland. Bro, this guy, if I pray Dortmund doesn't make top 4 because he wants to play in the Champions League. So my thing, if Dortmund doesn't make top 4, maybe Papa Perez, Papi Perez. You could.
He's going to Man City, okay? You don't want him to go to Man City.
He's not. Why would he go to City, a club that never won a Champions League? Why would you go
His
there?
dad played there.
But
It's there.
Haaland already has more goals than Totti, Ronaldinho, Zidane, or now.
Wait. Okay. So, but let's look at Sevilla. Where did this go wrong for Sevilla? Like, how did they screw this up?
By not taking that last shot. I don't know why Rakitic Odeon didn't take that final shot right there. Just shoot it. Just shoot it. Like, why are you passing it?
I tell you, I was like, it's a goal.
Yeah,
Dortmund
just
have
shoot.
messed up.
Yeah, just shoot. Because we go to extra time. We go to extra time.
I think was it Fernando that had it?
I don't remember, but I know Rakitic could have shot it too. That last moment, I really thought we were gonna get two crazy games.
Yeah.
If that game goes to extra time, I think Dortmund loses because momentum would have shifted. But I'm happy Sevilla lost. Sevilla pissed me off last week, so I'm happy they're out of the Champions League. You always be known as Europa League merchant, I guess. You're just not meant for the Champions League. Lopetegui, I guess you won the Europa League with Sevilla. I guess that's an achievement. But as for Sevilla, the only thing you have left is the La Liga race. That's all you have. That's the only competition you have left. As for Dortmund, fantastic for them. Let's see how.
But you're just about to go there. How far can these guys go? Like, because remember they didn't have Sancho. So with Sancho there, you've got a goal scoring freaking Haaland.
I was about to say that because if Royce is on it and Haaland's on it, Dortmund could do damage. But again, I just don't think it's gonna be enough over 2 legs. If it's a one leg, let's say the Champions was like a one-legged competition, of course, Haaland could take you as far, but in over 2, because we saw it last season against PSG. Haaland showed up in first leg. The same thing happened with Cristiano. He showed up against they still lost. And again, the defense almost led Dortmund down because they were defending well in the first half. I don't know what happened in the second half, but yeah, I just don't think Haaland. I don't care how good you are of a goal scorer. There's no way Haaland's gonna take this team all the way to a final alone winning because it doesn't work like that in football. At the end of the day, it's 11 versus 11. Haaland's gonna get you the goals, but if you don't defend, the goals are meaningless. So, but fantastic achievement by Haaland. Please, Dortmund, don't make top 4. Haaland come to Real Madrid. We need a goal scorer.
No. Wait, Wilson. I spoke to Bram yesterday, and after tonight,
that's a lie.
Wilson, I'm speaking to Bram tomorrow.
You have Timo, relax,
you have Timo Werner and Timo Werner and Giroud.
Hassan, I'm going to throw you out of this hangout. Hassan, you say that name again, I'm going to throw you out of this hangout. How dare you say that name? Are you mad?
Bro, you have the German Zidane. You have Giroud. You have Timo Werner. You have the Captain America.
Wilson,
what else do you need?
Wilson,
share it, bro.
Wilson, shush.
The next Drogba. You said it yourself.
Guys, do people do you guys want to get thrown out of this stuff? What the heck? Z-Man, talk to me. The hell?
In terms of the Dortmund versus Sevilla, I thought Sevilla started wonderful. I thought that they were on
great
it and
pressure.
they were pressing really high, and that's the problem with Sevilla. I just didn't think they had enough ability when it came up top. But the thing is, towards the end, you kind of felt like they were getting on their groove and they were getting to something. But again, it's like as soon as
wait, do you think they should have started Luke De Jong?
No, he's not the answer. He's not the answer because I know people have infatuation with players they haven't seen for a while and they think automatically he should start, but he shouldn't have started because this guy his greatest quality is coming off the bench. Like if you start with him, you're not getting that same press. You're not getting those same type of chances. So that's why they didn't start with him. I felt like again, it's one thing or the other with them. It's like Lopetegui can't get the right amount of balance when it comes to their press. It almost feels like if they press too high and they press too and they aggressively press, their defense is left with so much holes.
Well, the thing though is that first goal came from just a mistake. So really, the press they just messed up passing the ball from the back. So it was really like their mistake.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like they didn't really get beat like on a counter or a transition.
No. The thing about Sevilla is they always get caught up in those type of moments. So Lopetegui hasn't clearly improved on those aspects, where in which they press, but at the same time there isn't enough pocket of space, and it's so easy to press them to get the ball back. It's so easy. That's been the number one weakness, and I kind of felt like in those 2 legs we got deprived of a really good game because Ocampos was missing. I felt like if Ocampos was there for 2 legs, I don't necessarily think Sevilla would pull away, but I think they might have had a chance. They might have had a shot.
So what about Haaland, man? Are we looking at the real deal here? Like this is an elite striker. Like he is that dude.
No, this guy's quality. It's not only his ability to score goals, it's his ability to read the game and pick spots in the right place at the right moment. This guy has a striker's instinct, but he also has the touch. A lot of players in the modern game are missing. And he's shown that it doesn't require a lot, which means anybody who gets him for the next 5 seasons is going to have one hell of a season. This guy, all you do is provide him with those clear-cut chances. And the scary thing is he's improving in aspects he's weak at. He has so much room to improve. Like his ball control is much better. His link-up play is getting better. So this guy, he's gonna end up tearing European football for a while. I could definitely see that. This guy's a monster.
All right, so before I come to Mr. Darren, man, let me just try and keep up with all your super chatties. Okay. So from Tudare123, who says Ronaldo is still the GOAT. Tudare123, I'm not sure whether you can say that after events of tonight. Maybe leave that comment from afterwards. But calling him the GOAT afterwards,
he must be talking about R9.
You know what's true? I think okay, there you go. I think it's about R9. Yeah. Darren, talk to me.
Yo, we talking about Sevilla first, or we talking about Haaland?
Okay, talk to me first about Sevilla, man. I mean, how did they mess up? Was it just how they messed up in the first leg? They should have attacked more in the first leg. Should they have? Are they just not good enough? But then you say that. Oh, they're not good enough at this level, but Dortmund are a team that many people thought they should have beaten. So what was wrong?
It's just being honest with you, right? After they lost to Barcelona, I told myself to hold another L against Dortmund. I thought that is one of those knock-on effects that happened. So it doesn't matter how bad Dortmund played or how good they played. I always thought Sevilla was going out. What was impressive was the pressing. But to me, Sevilla lacks a finishing. I don't know what it is. They always get the ball high up the pitch. But then to get in the net, there's always be a problem. So I never really saw Sevilla winning this game. I draw at most, and that's how it ended. That's how the game ended. So it is what it is. On to my boy, Erling, Miss Erling, what Haaland. On this CM show, I told people a year ago, this guy is going to be tier 1. And everyone laughed at me. I told people,
the boy's good.
I told people, right? No. And you're and shout to what Z-Man said. You seen he's working on the aspects of his game that we're lacking. Remember, his movement was a little off. The little ball control was a little missing, right? He always had great finishing and a good vision. But I think his position would be a little off. The ball control would be a little funny. To me, he's improving that a lot. Even saw him tracking back and stuff, which is something I never really saw him doing before. And I was like, he's getting better. So this guy is money, man. And Florentino, you made a good decision. You got rid of Penaldo at the right time. You know what to do. Make that little call and get him in the team. Also, but I feel honestly, he's going to, if they don't get top 4, he's going to Bayern. I know we don't want to happen.
Oh, no. He's leaving Dortmund. Like Dortmund can't keep this. Dortmund, unfortunately, but Dortmund can't keep him.
Yeah, man. I think Sancho, unfortunately, going to Manchester United and he's going to Bayern Munich. But if not, Florentino Perez, make that call, make it happen. And please, Erling, listen to me. As one of your biggest fans, when Bram calls, put down the phone. That thing kills strikers' careers.
Darren.
But keeping it real.
Darren, no. This. I think that's Chelsea. One great one, 3 trash ones. So I think if you're looking by the pattern, I think Haaland coming in will do the business. Because I think it's Chelsea's turn now to have a striker that works. So please, Haaland, when Bram calls, pick up that phone.
Just don't give him the number 9 shirt. That's all.
I don't care. Just pick up that phone when you get that call.
You get a number 11 shirt, but
So how far do you think Dortmund can go? Semis, final, maybe.
Semis maximum. It depends on who they get. If they probably get Porto, I'll give them a chance. Jamal don't get angry at me. I think if they get Liverpool, they might have a chance because the defense is a little shaky. Jamal is my man, but keeping it real. But if they get Bayern, PSG, I'd love it to beat Man City and I could run around because I hate Lep. But I think Lep will do the job and he get over the line this time. So I think semis maximum.
All right. Undisputed, talk to me, man.
First of all, Sevilla, they really need that one attacker, a game-changing attacker, because they get to the final third, and then they don't know what to do.
No bites.
They just have all this foreplay and no penetration. It's really, really bad to watch. They would have a really unhappy wife if Sevilla was in a marriage.
Wow, man, undisputed. These are marriages, but continue, man.
And then you get to, they should just stick to Europa League. There's no point in them in this competition. Just win that 7, 8, 9, 10 times. Like, be clear at the top. You're forever the Europa League legends. And that's a good place to be at for Sevilla. As for Haaland, I find it ironic that Wilton's like, oh, he's not a good footballer considering who your GOAT is. But anyway, he is a beast. He's going to break a record that the fraud holds, hopefully, in the Champions League.
Come on, undisputed. Okay. I know it hates Cristiano nights tonight and everything, but he's not breaking that record, man. Let's give him that. Let's give Cristiano that.
He's breaking that record. He is breaking that record.
He is breaking that record.
He is breaking that record. Do you know how many goals Haaland has?
Today he has scored more than your boy Ronaldo, R9.
He's a beast of a striker, a finisher, just everything. He has everything necessary to become an amazing striker. Obviously, technically, he's all right. He's all right, but as an all-around striker, he's amazing at what he does.
Can I speak on this, HH?
Oh yeah, go for it, Jamal. Go for it.
Yeah, all I just want to say, I didn't watch this game. I was watching the Juventus game, but all I have to say is the people in UEFA have to play the European League music for Sevilla, and they might win. So instead of playing, these are don't play that. Play and maybe.
It's a Jamal. I think because my thing was once Sevilla made it through the group, I was like, aha, it's time for you now to establish yourself as a Champions League side. Like you've conquered Europa League and so you've conquered them. It's now time for you guys to grow up and say we've now made it into the big time. The fact that you have, because look, let's keep it real. We always thought this game was 50-50, but we felt that maybe Sevilla have the edge based on how they're doing in La Liga and what they've done in the Europa League, and Dortmund are not as strong as they used to be. But because they could have lost that first leg 3-1. They were down 3-1 in that first leg. So I think the sad reality is that this is a Europa League team. That they obviously can step up to this thing.
And Erling Haaland, man. You know what I like about this dude is he reminds me of a 90s striker. I mean, all these strikers in this era want to be force 9, want to trap the ball force 10. He reminds me of E1 goals. Van Nistelrooy, Inzaghi, if you know Inzaghi. He just reminds me of a striker of that mold, Batistuta. He just wants goals. I'm in the box. I'm here to score goals. And FIFA's going to be angry because I wouldn't lie. The guy, he's going to be the face in the next 10 years. And this guy looks like he's from a James Bond villain. Yeah. So that's the only down part. But yeah, man, everything else, he's good. And guys, Dortmund are looking very, very dangerous.
So do you see... So if Dortmund avoid buying PSG,
they're beating us. I think they could.
So if they avoid buying PSG, Man City, you think they can make the semis?
Yes, they could beat RB. They could beat Liverpool. They could beat who else? They could beat Porto. But Chelsea. I think that's
Hassan
50-50 on Chelsea. But yeah, man, that's the team they need. So yeah,
what about Madrid?
Semis, bro, it's according to who Madrid have in defense. If Ramos is still out, maybe. But if Ramos is there, Real Madrid will take it.
If Dortmund are at full strength, they beat Real Madrid.
Yeah, man. So Dortmund are a very tricky team. I wouldn't want to get them in the next round if we get to. So yeah, let's say it as that.
Actually, I don't. I mean, that would be a very let's see what Real do against Atalanta. But if Dortmund got Real Madrid, that would be a very interesting game. Damien, talk to me.
Wait, do I talk about Haaland first or?
No, choose. So okay. So I mean, actually, no. Let's talk about Sevilla, man. What's the issue with this team? Do you think that it's what Undisputed said? They lack a cutting-edge striker that's good build-up play, but they don't have a striker like a Haaland, who I can get into good positions, I've got good movements, and I can quickly pop off a shot like we saw in the last few minutes. Nobody can take the attacking initiative.
Yeah, I totally agree with what most of Undisputed said about Sevilla. They had me fooled. I was very close to saying like, oh, maybe they're not Europa League merchants, but after we made that comeback and like they recently lost against Elche, so I mean like it's been going bad for Sevilla right now, and it's been a tough week for a couple weeks for Koundé. He did have that mistake that led to the first goal. Didn't hold on to the ball quite well, and I think that the main thing that Sevilla in this 2 legs was individual mistakes. They really should have kept calm, because like this Dortmund team, I feel like whenever they go into like big leads, I can never trust them. But you saw they were 2-0 up, and like it was 2-2, and then like it could have went to extra time, but
I think so. For that reason, you feel like semis max, like against a team that can attack, they're losing over 2 legs because they can't hold a lead.
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe quarters. I mean, depends. Even if they do get Porto, I still would edge it to Porto, because like defensively they look pretty astute. They look like a pretty good oiled machine. But I mean, yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about Dortmund. But Haaland, I mean, I did say that he'll break 100 goals, and look, he's already on 20. So look, I feel like it's gonna happen, but I'm not sure if he's gonna break Cristiano's
I doubt it.
record. But I think he'll get close. But I feel like he'll just miss it. But yeah.
All right. So before I come to Gatlock, so from Zed, thank you for the dub, Mr. Zed. So Zed says, like I said in the past, Haaland is clear of Penaldo. Where are the Penaldo fanboys that claim he can do it in any team? No Modric, no Partey. As of right now, Haaland is the better striker. Like Haaland, but because Haaland is younger, like it is what it is. Cristiano, he had his time. His time isn't here anymore. And I just think that I'll keep on saying this. Cristiano needs a quality team around him. And if he doesn't have a quality team around him, he's pretty much useless. And Haaland, bro, I think this guy is the next big striker.
Can I just say something quick? I'm just shocked how you changed on Haaland, because when he now come out, you was anti-Haaland.
Oh, no, I was always for him. I was always for him. Like I always believed in him. Always believed in him. Never anything I said before. Not
Did you say that? Mino over Haaland?
Nah. That wasn't me.
Yeah.
That wasn't me.
Bring up the clip.
Gatlock, if you dare bring up anything, I'll put you up.
He said he was a teacher.
Gatlock, if you dare bring up any receipts, I'm going to put you out of this hangout. Talk to me about Sevilla and Haaland. Oh, for God's sake.
Yes, Gatlock.
Oh, so this is the hype beast team. Oh, very interesting, man. Oh.
You called him a veritable. You did. Okay. I mean, you were picking on a 19-year-old who was even scoring goals for Salzburg. I mean, come on, dude. I mean, you can do better. How much did you score on your eye test again? Was it not 28% or something? That eye test is getting faulty, especially after the Morata took.
You can always take the eye test again, man. So,
Gatlock, which clip was that?
It wasn't a real clip.
It was after Liverpool beat Salzburg, and the guy was saying to get.
I wanted to play that clip.
Also, no, mute your mic, my friend. Talk about this thing.
Anyway, okay. First of all, I don't know if he's going to break Ronaldo's overall record,
50.
But I think he can break the 17-goal record for a season. I think if he gets to a bigger team, I think he can break that 17-goal record for a season.
So that's Cristiano.
Yes.
Wait, was that in 2018 or 2017?
2014.
Oh yeah, 2014. Oh, damn. Damn.
So yeah, I think he can break that one. What else is there to say about this dude, man? I mean, the guy's a freak. Let's be honest, man. I mean,
20.
He has 20 goals in Champions League as well. I think he scored 8 with Salzburg and 12 already with Dortmund. And he scores against anybody, either Sevilla, PSG, whatnot, man. He scores against many people, man. So, the only problem is I know he's in Dortmund and he's scoring lots of goals in Bundesliga, but he's replicating it in Champions League as well. If he was only doing Bundesliga, if he was only doing it in Bundesliga, people would be like, do this Bundesliga tax, whatever.
Can't do that.
The key thing is doing it in Champions League as well.
In both legs. Both legs now, yeah.
Yeah. And that's why everybody's looking at him like, okay, maybe we should stop sleeping on this dude. So yeah, man, Haaland, man. I don't know what to say about this dude. The guy is a beast, man. Even without Sancho, the guy is still doing what he can do. Just get that ball into the box where he is, and he'll put the ball into the net. Every time he shoots, he doesn't look like missing. I don't even know why they canceled the first goal. And I really did not like the fact they gave him a yellow card.
Wait, you mean the first penalty?
Yeah. No, not the first penalty. The goal that was scored before.
Okay.
Before the whole penalty. And the issue is, I don't know why they gave him a yellow card because, Bono started it. So,
yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. He's just responding.
Exactly. So, man, look. Haaland, beautiful game, man. Beautiful game. He did his work defensively as well, which is heights. He did. I mean, like I said, this guy is not supposed to be this good. I mean, with his height and everything, he's supposed to be like a Mandzukic or a Morata that is always offside or somebody that is tall and just lanky. But his finishing, man, is amazing, man. And yeah, like I said, that him and Sancho partnership is not going to last because they're exing. They're exing from that club, and I think his release clause is 60-something million pounds or something. That's chicken change, man. Somebody's going to grab him soon. So either it's Real Madrid or I don't think he's a Pep kind of striker. As for Chelsea, if he goes to Chelsea, that is going to be very, very frightening. Because they're good right now. They need a striker. And he is literally the combination of Giroud. The only difference is that he scores many other goals. So if he goes to Chelsea, that would be frightening. But he should go to Real Madrid because every great player should go to Real Madrid and make a name there, like you say, Double H. So he should go to Real Madrid, or actually, he should go to Real Madrid. Barcelona right now shit. So yeah, he should go to Real Madrid. And yeah, that's all I have to say. And as for Sevilla, let's be honest, man.
Europa League
team. Since Leicester beat them, I started respecting this team as a Champions League team. Let's be honest, man. I mean, how can Leicester come and beat you? Like, bro, no, I'm sorry, they're rubbish in Champions League, man. Those guys are. I mean, they tried to be fair, but now they're rubbish. Europa League or bust for those guys. Simple as well.
All right, what's called Hassan? Talk to me, man.
Yeah, man. I didn't watch the Sevilla Dortmund game because obviously I was watching your idol get knocked out. But I saw that Haaland banged 2 goals. I mean, I'm not surprised at this point. This guy has been banging goals since he was at Salzburg, and you said what Minamino and Hwang is better than him, you know.
I never said that.
Yeah. But anyway, right now, dude's balling. Dude is clutch, man. Dude, I thought without Sancho, he's gonna bang goals. You know what? 2G stepped up. I think top 3 strikers right now. Of course, Lewandowski first. Lukaku's there, but he's up there with them.
Oh no, for sure.
I mean, first of all, he shouldn't go to Chelsea because Chelsea's not gonna have Champions League football next season, and they have Werner. So, come to Liverpool, Haaland. You know.
Hey, relax. Bram's gonna make the deal. So, how far do you think they can go, especially when they get Sancho back? Keeping in mind their defense.
If they get Porto,
they have to avoid the big boys. You think?
Yeah, they have to avoid the big boys. If they get City, actually, if they get City, PSG, or Bayern, it's wraps. They might as well go home. If they get Porto, Chelsea, or they could make it semis. They could, but it depends who they get. I think quarters max though. As for Sevilla, I mean, just get top 4 this season. Because we're trying to get Europa League next season. I'm trying to win that. Just do your job in La Liga. Get top 4 Europa League team.
Okay. Also, Sunaman, round us off, man. Haaland.
Okay. So I was gonna start by pulling up the clip, but Gatlock beat me to it. So unfortunate. So 1 second. So I was looking at this game a little bit on the side of of Juve versus Thingy, and I'm not gonna lie, most Osasuna fans are not big fans of Sevilla because of what happened in 2007 in the UEFA Cup, where we were unjustly knocked out in the semifinals. We should have had a penalty, but nevertheless, Sevilla did not do enough to go through. They did not deserve to. Luke De Jong, I will say this: I was wrong. I said that if it's close and there needs to be one more goal. I need then Luke De Jong is going to score that goal. I was wrong. The reason I thought that is Luke De Jong is one of my favorite players. He's helped PSV win 3 titles. He won an Eredivisie title by himself in 2016. But he is a guy that specializes in the aerial in the air, right? That's what he's good at. In the Eredivisie, crossing like that a lot works because the quality of defending is a lot worse. So you can afford to start that kind of person. But Luke De Jong, as someone else said, is clearly someone who comes off the bench, right? Someone who needs to come off the bench and someone who can make an impact in the last couple of minutes with his aerial presence if you're trying to go all out. Now, Haaland. So that's why I say that Luke De Jong should not have started, right? Haaland.
So I mean, are we looking at the next great striker that could potentially? Because I don't think he breaks Cristiano's goal record, but what do you think this guy can achieve? I mean, like, is this guy...
How old is he?
He's 20.
20.
Going to be 21 in July.
I'm going to average, right? I'm just going to average about 11 goals in the Champions League per season, right? No, I'm going to average 10. 10 goals per season, and he's already at 20 now, right? In order to beat 100, and I say Cristiano's going to reach 140, 145. If he reaches that, then that means that Haaland needs 120-ish more to get there. 10 per season-ish is going to be 12 seasons. Does he last for 12 more seasons? I think he does. Right? So I think just with projection-wise, just with my mathematical analysis, I think that Haaland will break Cristiano's record. And I think we are looking at the next great striker. The thing about Haaland is you need to be you don't learn how to finish, right? Finishing is something you're either born with or you're not, all right? You can see that in Morata, okay? But I know also for myself, I'm one of the worst finishers ever, right? So Haaland, he's always had finishing, but he just needed to improve in other things. And when
which is what I always said, because people always said, "Oh no, he also has." No. He's a great finisher, but which is what makes Lewandowski so lethal, which is what makes which is what makes the real Ronaldo so lethal, is that they're good footballers. Because if you're a good footballer, you can now score goals off your own back rather than relying on service.
Exactly, and that's all you need to get from him. And so far, like, these are the things that you can learn as a footballer: interplay, trying to make link up with your teammates, quick 1-2s, triangles. These are things that you can work on, you can train. Close control, all right? A first touch, maybe you can't train, but that's really the only thing that's missing from Haaland's game. I mean, even that has improved, though, right? Maybe it just comes with maturity. So, honestly, I think that we are looking at the next great striker. We are looking at the next great striker. I don't think there's any thinking about it. We are looking at the next great striker. And it's just a matter of time before this guy really pops up. He's already popping off now. And at this rate, we'll
Osasuna.
What's up?
I'm sorry. I was just getting something right to eat. Who you said was one of your favorite strikers? Luke De Jong.
Well, he has literally won my club 3 Eredivies and won one single-handedly.
So it's a bit more personal.
Yeah, it's personal.
The reason why I asked is because Ichich has absolutely slated that guy.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
No. But my thing is, I have, in the last few months or so, he's definitely been a bit better.
Because before United, try him out.
The Europa League, like after the Europa League, you started respecting this guy.
Yeah.
But before that, man, every time I was like, I didn't even listen to your Sevilla commentaries because I thought this guy had no idea what he was talking about.
The guy was trash. Oh, okay, guys, look, man. That's it. I need to upload some stuff, like my reactions and so forth. But guys, simple question.
Crazy.
Simple question.
I know he's gonna say.
PSG or LSG?
I know you're gonna say that.
Oh, don't do this, HH.
No. It's a simple question. Okay, so I'm going to go around the room. Is PSG or LSG? I'm going to say PSG because if it's LSG, I think I will faint and have a heart attack and enter the ambulance. So, Vilt, and also if people in the live chat as well, I want you to know. Just put tomorrow night. Is it going to be PSG or LSG? I'm going to say tentatively, hopefully, touch wood, PSG. Vilton, PSG or LSG?
PSG. Mbappe hat trick again, and no. But to be honest with you, though, this is the sick thing about it. I'm so happy that bum Messi's is out. Messi's out. Cristiano's out. It's a new era. Finally, new thing. My fear that it's just because football has become this entire debate between Messi and Cristiano. I just hope it doesn't. It most likely is. I just hope it's not the same with Mbappe and Haaland.
No, it won't be.
I hope it won't be.
So okay. So you're saying PSG?
Yeah, PSG wins this. I don't even think Barca even wins this.
Z-Man, PSG or LSG?
For both ties, you're talking about throughout the whole tie?
No. Oh no. Just for the ties tomorrow, are we going to see PSG or LSG?
What's a draw? Is draw an LSG or a PSG?
That's PSG.
Okay, then I guess it would be considered a PSG, a draw. These guys. If we come back, HH, a lot of people are getting canceled. I want you to know, a lot of people are getting canceled.
Okay, wait. Before I come to Darian, man.
What do you say?
He said people are getting canceled. Wait. Before I come to
people
Darian,
gotta get canceled for that.
Wait. Okay, let me hit this. So from from Abdul, thanks for the dub, who says, I predicted the Juve game right on Sunday's stream. From Abdul, I'm going to check back the stream before you tell lies. Because you did not predict it would be 3-2. That's a lie. But I'll check back. From Jacques NN, who says, CR7 for Labil swap. But would United want Cristiano? Would they want a Penaldo Listiano?
No. Man United are passion merchants, man. They will want Cristiano back.
Darian, PSG or LSG?
Yo, for my narrative, I need a PSG. I need a 6-0 win tomorrow.
Look, they've suffered enough, man. Undisputed, PSG or LSG?
Yeah, it will be PSG. It will be another 4-1. It'll be 8-2 on aggregate.
Oh, God. Dang. All right. Damien, PSG or LSG, man?
PSG. They're going to win 3-1. 3-0 tomorrow.
Gatlock, PSG, LSG?
Can you come to me last?
Oh, God. Hassan, PSG or LSG?
I mean, it can't be LSG, so it has to be PSG.
What do you mean? It can't be LSG.
No. I just can't imagine it, HH. So
Hassan, miracle at Camp Nou, nice men in Paris. They've shown you that they can say what's up twice.
Okay, but you're meant to learn from your mistakes.
This is worse. This is worse if we come back. This is worse. This is a team that lost 8-2 last season. If we come back, what do you think about that club?
Guys, if Boss come back and Braithwaite carries them, I'll finish.
No.
I swear to you guys, if Braithwaite scores the deciding, let me say this right now.
He's better than Maradona.
No. I'm saying this right now. I need to put my big screen. If Braithwaite scores the winning goal for Remontando 2.0, he will become the sixth horseman. I'm putting that right now. He becomes the sixth horseman.
Pray for Ahmed.
What's it called? Osasuna, PSG or LSG?
The funny thing is, even if LSG show up, they're still going through.
No. LSG is they're going out. That's what LSG is. LSG is they mess up and they go out. So PSG
so you're
or
literally
LSG?
talking about there can only be an LSG if they go out. Oh my god! Okay, then it's 100% PSG. But I need a PSG that wins 5-0.
Okay, we'll see, man. Okay, Jamal, talk to me. PSG or LSG?
Guys, the world cannot handle a LSG. It will.
My heart can't handle LSG.
Guys, this stream will be the maddest stream ever.
No.
Guys, I bet you this right now. If it's LSG, I think we will get like 10,000 people on the stream. people, basically people from like Alaska and like the wilderness. Basically, people will find Wi-Fi in the Sahara Desert. So no, but like
no, HH, you almost went butt naked for a comeback against Juve. What's gonna happen? Your channel's done.
Okay. So
this wasn't a comeback. Juve were the ones that are coming back.
Wait.
No, for the Juve.
Wait, Jamal. So is it PSG or LSG, Jamal?
Yeah, it's gonna be PSG. The only way it will be LSG is if the new Laporta, his name is if he contacts UEFA. That's the only way it will be LSG.
There we go. Okay. Gatlock, round us off. PSG or LSG?
I'm scared and nervous at the same time because
it's like
I don't know.
Gatlock, that's the thing, because like I'm actually getting nervous because I'm like, this is a very strange club, and the thing about Barcelona is like, I think they believe that they can do it. So I'm a bit. See, my thing is, put it this way: if PSG score first, then I'll just put the Liverpool game on the big show or something. If Barca score first, then they get a second.
Bro,
guys, the fact that HH is doubting it means that it's not going to happen. Only when there's no doubt.
And Osasuna, I am glad because my Mbappe narrative, my Cristiano narrative has come through. So that's a nice tick. Next up, my Mbappe narrative. And yes, I'm going to use every dirty trick. Guys, if it's something else, I used every dirty trick in the book to get that bomb out of this competition. And I'm going to... Who cares about that? Jamal, fucking useless, man.
True, though. He said no doubt you will go through.
Gatlock, PSG or LSG? Tell me before we round up. PSG or LSG?
Okay. See, just because everybody says PSG, my brain is telling me PSG. However, somehow I'm thinking maybe it will be 5-2. So I don't know why, but
only 5-2 will be 5-2 PSG.
Okay. So guys, look,
PSG boys, LSG for me.
Guys, we'll be back here for a hangout after the CL game. So we'll see you guys back here tomorrow night. Guys, peace out, stay true, stay real. Cristiano, unlucky boy, Haaland, you that dude. Peace.
Cristiano's out.